spent a lifetime in the search for truth and knowledge.
Dogora, the space monster. Dogora, the space monster.
Yo. Greetings to the listener. Dusted sweatshirt sleeves, overlap claws in his matrix. Dogora switch stance basics and rapidly dismantle cats as fumble on the avenue. Rugged his stamina, stab falls past the hash smoke. Shoestring sermon get commenced. Never is he challenged by a left-footed rookie in a cipher, and that goes for all enemies of Malther, cause that's fam and I'm grit. Never think he slip inside a secret passage. I trade a chaos emerald for that measly piece of acid. Dreams of vast meteor sight. Second son has seen it pass and warning neighbors, but they not in the mood. True search goes blank. Vixen numbness, like 6 of them get hostile and surround the oracle equipped with guns. This night slip up out his sleeve and hit the gummit. Dive roll, safely ditch the chumps and lit the blunt quick, cause it's the rugged.
Dogora, the space monster. The monster has just been
Forgotten though.
Dogora, the space monster.
The smoke 27. The smoke 27. 7.
Please listen to me. Everybody, please listen.
Dogora, the space monster.
I'm not talking about eruption.
Yo,
In the crust beneath the crater here,
Zen students.
there is the monster.
The dream I just had make me wanna fucking vomit. It's modified thoughts from the soy, food wars on the soul. Dogora eat diamonds and bandits get they kicks. Shoestring lamping in the mix. Swift dodges from bugged out lasers. I talked about radness, let's talk about whackness. Like how he's nothing but a jargon mouth addict. Rob cash for cash and neglect my whiz. Next day see truth like it's all well. I see you in hell, you free tomorrow? I got some soma to relieve my sorrow, but the story doesn't end there, or does it? The voice from a dead dimension, better known as rugged, and its stamina is slick.
Why does no one pay heed to my warning? The entire human race will perish from the earth. Where the monster passes, only flaming ruins are left.
Dogora, the space monster.
Centuries ago, the monster appeared in the skies of Mars. Within a month, the culture of Mars had been wiped out completely. Civilization on my planet had
Ladies and gentlemen, the show you've been waiting for. What are they doing now? Ladies and gentlemen, the show you've been waiting for. What are they doing now?
Most MCs try to battle, but I don't see any sense to. I slash him a half in seconds, travel past dimensions. You mistake a slow-moving smog for my actual presence. Then I reappear behind you with a knife I slash your neck with. Check it, I walk the earth with my mind like a loaded gun. Moringa tea to level up my DNA in Folgers mugs. Is what the crowd screams ragged. It's only the most important. It's nonchalant, it's a hazardous MC sense. Nah, there's never been a duplicate. I spit ciphers up in Studentz orphanage, where there is no originality forfeited. All competitors torch with this purest of forms, no cut, raw ether. Just an older face with some bolder ways. Wanna know how much this boulder weighs? Ask my fucking shoulder blades.
Paths of experimentation twist and turn through mountains of miscalculation and often lose themselves in error and darkness.
There's nothing you can do to stop us.
Damn brim squad full of bizarre souls. Initiates in schools is prereqs, so harsh, cold. 7 soldiers posted patient in a marsh, slow crawling to the backs of 50 heavily armed foes. One got zipped to the left of me, the other 49 cats got warned and mixed in the recipe. Shots rang, sunless rooms where I dwell at, boarded up and nodding from McTrogdon to jail cap. 12 mass disciples plus a Auden-esque master. Mystic, sick-witted abyss, dwelling misfits, the last of days. They telling whole towns evacuate, but 7-foot flames and burning rubbles in the passageway. Said to kill all 4 armies with a deck of cards and walk off a war prize of canteens and severed arms.
Meant even the most basic sounds would be transformed. Experimenting with music was no longer the monopoly of the imaginative musician. Even the earliest of tape recorders could manage quite happily the faithful reproduction of 3 notes twanged on the piano. Because the possibilities
translucent, angiolucent, biomechanical lumen, bloody void, some form of animal fusion, French science tampered with lycanthropy blueprints, a hidden branch of a clandestine moon which can only be seen by eyes that it can be in tune with, hypervisibility that panders to mutants who change in the span of a toothpick, the phase vague like a phantom's ambient movement, despite variation, what remains can't be removed with the most renowned surgeon's fantasies toolkit, instruments technology hasn't advanced to produce yet. The fundamental quantum matter solution that places us on the path of our choosing. Deterministic principles lack absolution. Intellect, wisdom escapes men, intersect. They run for their lives before there's time to introspect. But it will die if it tries, and it can't keep its wings erect. There's a balance that keeps things afloat like braided rope with a net.
What? Oh my goodness.
Yo, Stranded wins. Yo, Stranded wins. Yo, it's like this. Yo, students casting gray magic. Stay matted in the blur. Take acid. Strange acting introvert. Walking through these mirror-filled houses. Shiki Ryugi vision surge. Helicopter horizontal kitchen knife and limbs disperse. Poison smoke come out my sleeves and mask in that direction, causing you to fall, throwing off your balance and depth perception. It's students, the microphone rocking youth, bully shit. Anytime y'all grab the mic, I scoff at you. We stay ragged, keep your politics inside the grave, and keep following idols till your lies subscribe and mind decays. I'm Rent, the lucid dreaming, halo blinking hibernate, massive war size and spliffing mouth digging through vinyl craze.
No flavor cigar, tastes like deep space. 2 guns in the briefcase, 2 body trunk space. Position, no suspension, middle console block location, a lot of sand kick up. Limousine in the desert with the flags on the hood. Car phone like it's 1997 tweet transaction. Iron sheet turban, sunblocker fashion. It gets deep in the Chevy Suburban with the air condition blasting. I thought the RPG was broke. I made the Humvee crash into flames of smoke. Opposition can't hang like a muffler do. Ride through jungles in the Jeep with the throne attachment. Post it, dude. I'm in the hut with the ninja book of rules. Pulled up in the limo with the big bazooka. My Timbs is black like Hippo Dookie. J Temple. My Timbos is black like Hippo Dookie. J Temple blunt soothe me. In the bar sipping sake. I'm eating beef and broccoli. I'm not listening because I'm watching. While a table of six is watching me. I got the fastest blade under the table. I try to shoot dice and fade ya with a bundle of cash papers stashed in the rice maker. Tai Chi marijuana vapors. 2 a.m. strip club banger. Don't say word like odd stranger. You know what I'm saying?
Is what it is, fool.
Rusted steez, blunt and black, cynic color when he breezed through. Who knew it entails growing old and viewing chemtrails? Balcony dive, how can he drive? Slow alchemy, manic depressive. How pristine, man, it's depressing. The alpha team will damage your weapons. Deceit is shown to be the planet's obsession. At least the people on the planet, damn it's bad. Tell me if you have a suggestion so we can form elite clans who will expand into legends. Only those ready can handle the message with enough understanding to explain, lend a hand and express it. At the risk of being told he is a vandal degenerate. I've been quite clumsy, his eyesight's toast, but his insight's 20/20 single pocket lint. The spitting of the oddest kid, bipolar tendencies, vision of apocalypse. Sometimes my vision's getting clogged a bit, trapped in a labyrinth, and the fact is that he didn't go unclog the shit. Stupid, pitiful to bottom it, yet to mastercraft baby sipping on a bottle shit. Nah, not a bit. Villainous attributes. Shoestring dust, killing illiterate cats and movements fast improved. Children in the class who snooze, chilling in the back, sleepy, riddling if that's for you.
And there's nothing I can see.
Yeah, what? You can ask me if what I done seen will never change me. You can ask we if what I done seen will never change we. Nah. You can ask me if what I done seen will never change me. You can ask we if what I done seen will never change. We alphabetic, I'm a diabetic, sweating a whole lot, hoping I can't forget it. Future tense, chokehold the time, use this line to poke holes in your rhyme, shift, shank, shine. Big bank dimes holding in the wooden castle, fishing in creek from any died in battle. More nutrient supplements, I need a stim pack. Unwrap fresh stem cells and give your girl the Bozak. On the case of Kojak, butter snaps, chunky gator leather. My kicks are made of panda, your goons is walking leather.
And far-fetched as it seems, I'm convinced all this has something to do with
Dogora, the space monster.
It's Dogora driving, it's hit faster with knives. PF with a loaded burst in the passenger side. So confused Babylon comes attacking his ride. But these chump knights of order gets their access denied. The dusted snake charmer, rusted plate armor. Get out my fucking way, hard-earned cabbage in a bag. Then he dashed to a getaway cabin in the vast ragged escalation. Don't test yesterday, don't test today, son of best yet. And nodded with his headset, the bass drum blast on. She shoestring dusted with the mask off, and hardly even tried to bit yet ragged like attack dogs. Breaking news, hailstorm, snow and earthquakes. This rhyme never been the one for no drama in the first place. Always been a student chilling in the back, just a full moon setting and a sip from his flask at last.
As he tilts it and its contents evacuate, a creature roams the shadows of a world cloaked in shadow. Wraith-like beings are the norm. Larvae form only half the way, part pretend, part ignored, part much more than most imagine. They encounter foolish humans in the dark forest passageway and wander out the trees with a carnivore aftertaste, picking their teeth with a broadsword astral blade. Free hand scratching the back of their skulls, bored and lackadays, emerging in a disorienting moment, opalescent like images split and begin to scroll left and right, briefly disheveled until the eyes recorrect the sight. The vortex absorbs and explodes, Dogora weaponized music through a lethal architectural photo lens. There the oracle goes, reaching across the globe again. He gets his hands on the most exotic merchandise, then we make it rather with the magnificent verbal strike. Hit you with the sensation of a mad venomous serpent bite. Raps of the impact of if they wrap the spinning earth and ice. My palace attracted to patterns with imperfect vice. B-I-G-H-T, not the kind that relates to teeth. The kind that refers to curves where society says straight should be. The eye in your mind should be the way you see. That's why I don't value real life as much as make-believe. In most cases the same is not as interesting as change to me.
Space monster and was severely damaged. That is the end of this news bulletin.
Doctor, there it is! The space monster has been named Dogora. It has caused widespread damage throughout the world.
I tried to warn about the incoming arson. Nobody listened, so I tried to love still, but it's not so easy when a puppet strings tug upon the ass of you and send odd thoughts to the wielder of a Kuma. Steady objects I'd approach, it's not illusion. Eyeball cats seek noble truth, scope reddish indigo vanish to put the gemstones in useful position in the astral. So it's darkness in my lobby, rickety picket fence, vivid envision, intuition, ascension, premonition, distant events, philosophical genius, psionic habitat, innocent as a kid, then twisted into a doctrine. It's a labyrinth and only those of wits escape. Dogora, the space monster, and oracle burn L's till it gets laced and dissipate.
Hey, what's that? Oh!
Good people of Earth, I call your attention to the ever-expanding universe. It is time for the people of Earth to awaken to their responsibilities.
Have a game with this, huh?
Poor foolish people. The Earth, your planet, is on the brink of destruction. And yet, you refuse to take me seriously or even to listen. Why won't you listen? Why?
Their growth is due to a change. Their growth is due to a change in their genes. Your next nuclear test, these animals will multiply at a rate beyond imagination. When time comes, we will unleash them. They will spread to every continent and devour every living thing on the surface of the earth.
Rapping mutant, fast-witted master truth, demented ass confused, senseless acting human, sonic pulse, spitting mega nice rugged fashion, and been through every path of the labyrinth. I hate 3D life, REM sleeper leaving the mystic moon, disintegrate in front of people and leave them a bit confused, wide and jagged, provoke odd reactions, steal from close acquaintances, convinced I'm not an addict. Thoughtless chatter, you wouldn't cross this path where you mentally afloat and acted like a cautious traveler. Study books on black magic, explore vast planets, mile deep craters where my mental crash landed. Next episode featuring the pole shift. Meditative students have to be supremely focused. The newscast blind most folks and sold them blasphemy. The only ones who shifted understood a cold anatomy.
Rockin' heavy mental, machetes and instrumental. I'm deadly when it comes to the sentimental. Drive Thelma and Louise off a cliff in Chevy rental. Wisdoms and urban legend rapping turbans on my temple. Ask my kinfolk, my rhymes close to innuendos. Sign of the times, white lines and Jimmy Kimmel epidemics. I smack the shit out of these fable gimmicks. Sheeple play Clark Gable in stables acting timid. Conscious nonsense, I'm bombing senseless. I seen Genesis through the hemoglobin. The oracle speaks in omens, not your average Negro token. I will leave your ego smoking. Blaze of glory, blasting purple haze. Smoke ganja and Jagannath Puri. Devilish bitches with attitudes, spicy like curry. Rogue monk, Manu's in bed before 11:30. Meditation's gory. American history is mystery. Pity the fool like Mr. T on the killing spree. Demon slaughter go to Mari Povich to find his semen's father. Or Babylon spawns dreams and martyrs in his seamless marauder. You think your shit is sweet, so you fiend for tomorrow. Retarded slow, I reach the stars like subatomic particles. How can an atom create matter? Science, barnacle, atheists. The USA stay on that racist shit. I'm here to smash the matrix, shape shift out of this basic shit. Space age slaves can take these scripts up their anuses. Sumerian rap, spitting in 7 different languages.
Some lotuses which stand above the water.
Poison flowers.
And though their roots feed, they
they are themselves untouched.
Zen students, Dogora.
Examine the flower.
Yo. Fully evolved the Kumaverse, a master Nen user. Been true for crib ages, manipulator / masochist. Told him that I'm leaving, and if 50 is claiming me like Nifty. The kid seems deranged, but he's a scholar who's a victim of a Chronos and classic and fundable and bitter clashes of this origami entity. Sahasha shock, Molotov tossed through the window
Some
of
others have risen only to the water's level.
And due to recent technology repeating,
and others are still underwater.
And due to recent technology repeating fifth dimension parables as targeting groups of indigo monsters with sleeping population, getaway cabins, and narcissists no longer enters them with microphone babble and lashes on his back is shoestring dusted in this madness.
Accept the ways of others. Respect first your own.
The monster has just been sighted over Dokawon Bay, and an attack is expected in northern Kyushu. Residents are strongly advised to seek refuge and follow police and military instructions.
Mortar speech to CIPHER.
Dogora, the space monster.
Lavish when he walk, kingly steez up in the booth. Agents track how spectacular the rap is. Leave a listener fumbled some meet accidents who journeyed to a cabin, and I happened to be in it with a partner of the truth. Spoke clear, stunned oblivion, Christmas bows and noose. Disinfo, excuses, explicit quotes. Charlatans, illicit goals, no principles. The kids provoke to snooze in his bugged out sadistic joke that isn't close to truth. Nine-eyed beat doctor wrote an S casket. Room blades juggled in his vastness. Learned to using chainsaws, no safe zone when sun gaze and Dogora venomous Shinto souls with no change for average in this matrix.
Glitches, a shuffling of dimensions. Eyes twisted, got an itch, something looks suspicious. He peers into the spiraling spatial window, intrigued to which wind appears to be blowing reality away from him slowly. He reaches out and his hand begins to dissipate into this quicksand like interface. He pauses and considers fate, not as in death as in eventuate. Would this be a round trip or would he be bound if he spins away? Within a different grace he advances and vanishes in his wake, pandering to his meanderific ways. Shadow walking nomadic thoughts, he drifts as if he's in Tokyo in a race. Or like Dogora descends from space, or those robbers floating in the bank. A very common street, students tears at feeling properties. Who of you understands the extent of suffering that must be experienced to seal a giant beast? What will walk the earth when this atmosphere is obsolete? Share monstrosities, a legacy of adipocere philosophy. We leave marks permanent. Star cluster preservatives like a bird that gets stuck in the jaws of a tall invertebrate. Such a bizarre turn of events. Those who evolve emerge from the end. A vortex newly formed like student swords, truth absorbed and dispersed with a photic Fibonacci centrifugal force like water. Photo dissociated from the Venusian floor. Modified essential unfamiliar tuning forks. Odd info distribution source. Provoke thought without the use of force. Monsters are cloud-based uniforms worn by anything about which there are only a few informed.